Okay, I'm spraying the Fabia. Now, I'm certainly not painting my whole car with just that little bit of spray paint, but what I am going to paint, I think is going to completely transform my car. Now, the bit on the Fabia that I'm referring to is black plastic trim strip that runs down the length of the car on both sides. Now, I've seen a lot of people in the past have basically removed these trim strips because they're only glued on with adhesive. Now, that is all well and good, but now this car is over 20 years old. I know that if I try and pull them off, all that glue is going to rip the paint off underneath, and it's just going to look awful. So, what's the next best thing? Of course, a bit of genuine spray paint. If you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, then please, I urge you to smash that subscribe button, because I'm always making stupid videos like this, spray painting my car, and I've just got this unit with my mates, and it is sick. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. First things first, before we do any sort of painting, we need to mask off the area around the paintwork so we don't get any nasty overspray marks. Now, I'm just using a bit of masking tape and anything I can find on the floor in and around the workshop. Anything to stop the paint from hitting the paintwork. I've got one side taped up like that. It looks messy, but I'm not going for looks of this job. As long as it's protected from the paint and the overspray, which it will be, it's absolutely fine by me. So give it a very light sand. I don't want to rough it up too much, but I just need to give it something for the primer to stick to. So I'm going to go over it all with a little bit of sanding, and then we're going to stick on one layer of primer. Let's get sanding. Whoa.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it.
So I've sanded it all back, just basically taking the rough off it, give the primer something to stick to. Now, there's no going back from this point, and I'm already quite nervous because it's going to be very obvious if this goes wrong. So fingers crossed, please everyone at home, cross your fingers for me. Hopefully this turns out good. Let's get the primer. I'm going to do about 2 of those. I don't want much prime on there, just enough. So let that set for a minute. I'm going to make a bacon sarnie, and then we'll come back for a second light coat. If you are wondering what paint I'm using genuine paint from TPS. I've used this in the past for loads of stuff. It's only a small can. For something like this on one, it'll probably do both sides, and it comes with lacquer as well. This genuinely is really good, and it's cheap as chips. Anyway, let's get the first coat down. I'm so nervous.
Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, make it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted.
And we'll go for a couple more. In the meantime, I'm going to start masking up the other side of the car exactly like this whilst this is setting. Get that side prepped as well. May as well do both sides instead of one today, one next week. And also, something to look at is someone nicked one of my centre cap badges. I honestly don't know why someone would nick it unless it fell out, but they were in there pretty snug, so don't know who's done that. I have started on the other side, so I've just put the first coat of primer down. Very light and minimal coats is what I'm going for here. I'd rather do that all day than cake it on and ruin it. So that side is now underway. This is very stressful because right now my car is off the road, and if I don't get this done tonight, it's going to be stressful. Now this side, I have now done the third coat on there. It's looking pretty good. The colour match looks pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. It's still a little bit damp, so I'm going to just keep going on the coats on this. I'll probably do about 5 coats, maybe 5 really light coats. Then I'll go in with the lacquer, and I'm going to leave it for like 2 hours with a heater. The worst thing that I can fear in my head happening is that when I peel all the tape off, it just peels the paint off there as well in like blotches, because I've seen that happen. Not good, not fun, don't want that happening. So yeah, I'm just going to keep cracking on. When I get to a point where both sides are pretty much nearly done, I'll get you guys updated.
Down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Oh, feel the moment, feel the power. Oh, bring me out of my bedtime. Oh, bring me energy one more time.
Wowee. I've been doing a lot of stuff. We're currently 2 coats in over the other side, and it's looking all right. There's a couple of blemishes. You will not notice that at all, so it's fine. Now going around to this side, really good. That is about 5 coats, and I'm happy with that. I've let it sit for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and it's like the paint's gone hard. The paint's dried enough to put some lacquer on. I've always made the mistake of putting lacquer on wet paint, but it's not. It's dry enough as far as I'm aware. It's a touch soft, but I think it'll be absolutely fine. So I'm going to get some lacquer on this side, and this is where the paint is really going to shine. It's really going to give it that gloss, and it's kind of going to come out how it's going to look. After you put the lacquer on, that's kind of how it's going to look at the end of it. So yeah, hopefully it looks good. So I've been adding on paint and lacquer all afternoon, slowly building it up layer by layer. It has been about 4 hours of basically just really slowly coating it up. I've done about 3 to 4 coats of paint and 3 to 4 coats of lacquer on this side, and it's pretty good. The last coat I done was about 20 minutes ago, and I think it's a decent time to now maybe start pulling the bits off. The other side is also still looking really good, but I've only just put another coat on, which is only coat number 2. So as I'm taking this off, that'll be drying, and I'll probably get one last coat and then start to take the other side off. So I'm a bit nervous. Like I said, it's touch dry, completely touch dry. It's a little bit soft, the paint, so I've got to be really careful that it doesn't start peeling off. But I think if I'm really careful with the tape, I can get it off and we can have a look, because I'm just so excited. I just can't wait. So I'm going to start basically pulling all this apart.
All this time, I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do.
Front door was a success. The rear door, a couple of bits of paint came off with it, where the paint was basically I was a bit too short, but I can probably touch it up with the touch-up stick.
But you
That looks so
weren't
sick.
really mine, just something to do. Thought I never knew. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise, but nevertheless, I get lost when I look in your eyes. I just want to be next to your I get lost when I
Let me guys now show you the finished product. It's looking pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm so fresh.
So the fab has turned out so sick. Honestly, it's just one afternoon's worth of a bit of sanding and painting, and it's literally transformed it. It looks unreal, but there's still a lot more to do. Look at the weather. We're nearly there. We're nearly at summer, and I want to get this car ready for spring, summer, even though it's spring already, but I've still got so much more I want to do. So the next thing we're going to do is paint the door handles.
Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like ya. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like
So you can see out the factory, the handles on the fab are literally just this like crap black plastic. When I see cars that have this like black plastic handles, it just immediately screams base spec model car, and I hate it. I mean, most cars, pretty much every car these days have painted door handles at the factory, yet I'm still lacking on the black plastic. So handles are getting painted. As well as that, I've got something that is sitting at home that is turned up in the post for the rear lights. So if you remember, Dexter Rimmer, or Dexter Reimer, however the name was pronounced, sent me a brand new set of rear lights that I do have that we are still trying to sort out. And I've also got basically this rear light modification kit that we're going to be putting in. And we cannot forget the TT comp wheels that are going on the fab. very shortly. I'm about to send them off for refurb at the end of this month. So there is plenty more to come. If you did enjoy this video, then please make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the like button because it really helps out, and follow along for the build series on the Fabia coming into summer because it is going to be sick. See you guys in the next one.